Howdy, folks. It's not Jay, and tonight it looks like I'm going to be solo again. Unfortunately, John from Joy of Wargaming was not going to be able to join us this evening. He was definitely going to be here, as you can see in the comment. He was. It says right here. I was hoping to make an appearance, but had a family medical emergency to deal with. So everything is fine, but now it's catch-up time at work. See y'all soon. And then, of course, I responded with, John, take care. We'll get together soon, maybe in December. So hopefully everything's good. Everything's okay. And we will catch up with John from the Joy of Wargaming later on next month. So here we are. I'm just going to do some painting and chatting. Probably going to end up talking a lot about Star Wars as normal, talking a lot about Dune. If I'm lucky, I might have some folks pop in and say hi, hopefully. If not, that's okay. So we'll see what happens. What's going to happen, right? I lose subscribers. By the way, speaking of subscribers, I am at 80. That's 80, folks. We are 20 away from hitting my goal of 100 by the end of the year. And what are we going to do that's special when we hit that 100? Well, of course, you're going to get one lucky person will get one of my painted miniatures. Maybe a guy like him right here, or something some other guy I've painted up, or maybe a warship. Who knows? Hey Chuck, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for dropping in. If you didn't hear, I am flying solo tonight, so it's just me, guys. So hopefully everything goes well. If we hit that 100, the person who wins the drawing gets one of these t-shirts. That's right. The Chronicles of Not J t-shirt is up for offer. So definitely going to be fun if we hit that. And I just got messaged from Jeff, Mr. Hex to Hex himself. So he'll be here. So we'll probably talk a little bit more about Civil War and World War II when he finally arrives. So that's a good thing. I'm glad he's going to be here. Help me out. So okay. Take a look here. So, what I'm going to be working on tonight are my Rebel fleet troopers that I have not finished painting yet. By the way, have y'all been taking a look at the videos I've been recording and putting up on Mondays and Fridays? I got another one. Excuse me. I've got another one coming up this coming Friday. I believe Friday. It's going to be the Stormtroopers. Going to be my Stormtrooper crew. So we got that to look forward to. Monday is going to be Rex's crew. From Return of the Jedi. And then Friday will be General Veers and his crew. So we've got that to look forward to. But tonight we're going to be working on these guys here. See how that works for us. So, alrighty. Well, we got 6 viewers, and hopefully some of y'all noticed and realized that episode 42 is the answer to the question of life, the universe, and everything. And it is one of my favorite books, produced by the indomitable Douglas Adams. May you rest in peace. I really enjoyed the book. I also enjoyed the movie. I know a lot of people didn't like the movie, but I liked the movie. It was quite good, I thought. Very funny. I learned a long time ago to be able to separate the movie from the book. They're two different pieces. Thanks, Jeff. I appreciate it. Glad you're going to be here. Take your time, though. Don't rush. Take your time. I learned a long time ago that there are two pieces of art. One is in a written format. One is in a visual, a video format. And so they're not going to be the same. It's like if you had Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo do their particular type of art. I know Michelangelo could also paint, and Da Vinci could probably sculpt as well. But my point is, one's known for sculpting, one's known for painting, and if they did the same subject, if they did the same, they looked at the same thing and did their thing, it would look completely different. Hey, Dave, Inlay, that's okay. It's just me for now, and I'm just talking about random ass shit. So don't worry about me. Jeff's going to come on here in just a little bit and help me out. Devin, howdy, buddy. Glad you dropping by. Love to see that thumb. So, yeah, reading a book and watching a movie, two different ways to see the same subject. They're going to be different. So don't compare the two. I learned that when I went to see The Hunt for Red October. The Hunt for Red October I love the movie. The movie is great. But it's not the book. The book is amazing as well. But I love both because they tell the story in their own way. Now, can we get really, really far apart, fully divergent from the book and another medium? Sure. Perfect example is Apple TV Plus's Foundation. When they say it's based on the book Foundation by Isaac Asimov, it's based kind of. Don't get me wrong. I'm enjoying the show. It's a great show. The visuals are outstanding. The story has some of the same character names that do some of the same character things, but not exactly. Am I disappointed? A little. I am disappointed a little with the TV show Foundation. Am I enjoying it? Absolutely. I'm loving the show. It's great. Could have been called something else. Yeah. But it is kind of in that universe, so I see where they went with it. I would have liked to have seen a treatment of the actual story in the book. It is definitely divergent. So, not saying it's bad. It's just very, very different. Now back to The Hunt for Red October. Love the book. Love the movie. The movie should have been named The Chase Scene from The Hunt for Red October, but that's neither here nor there. It's a good fun movie. I enjoyed a lot. Dune is another example. I'm listening to Dune again because I did just go see it, the 2021 version in the movie theaters, and it was definitely a good uh, good rendition. There are a lot of parts of it uh, that the book has that the movie misses, but what's taken out, although vital in the book, and it makes for a really good, intriguing story, it's okay what they've taken out and left out. It's not hurting the overall story of Paul and House Atreides taking over Arrakis. But again, it's not the same. And again, that's okay. So swinging it back around to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, honestly, a lot of what's in the book is in the movie. And like I said, I enjoy both. Uh, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is probably the first book I read where I literally laughed out loud a lot. Uh, a great amount of laughter was had uh, during reading of that book. It's such a good story, and it's so very funny. I do truly enjoy it, and I do enjoy the movie as well. So, um, what's everybody been doing? Dave Hall, what have you been up to? Chuck, I know you've been playing some solo board games. Uh, watching your channel. Devin, what have you been up to? What any news that you can tell me about the Kickstarter for World at War 85? Um, that would not go. That would not go undesired. If you've got any news on that, I would love to hear it. Um, so pipe in. Let me know what y'all are doing. As you can see, I'm just sitting here waiting for Jeff, as we used to call him over at the War Room, to hop in here. And here I am just painting away on my little dudes. So War Mutt did a live last night. He did a great job. Really proud of him. He did a great job of talking about what he was doing and talking about his project, and doing a decent job of keeping up with the chat. It's not. He realized it's not easy. David Hall says, "I've been waiting for time and space to paint things in a hobbyish way." Well, that's one of those things where you just got to do it. You got to give yourself time. You got to make time for yourself. And that's what I have done. I've definitely had to do that myself. And that's really what this channel has been all about for me. He says the dinner table isn't a good place to paint, but there you go. I totally understand. I literally used to only have that option before as well. It's not great, but we do what we do to be able to do our hobby, right? It's not the best option, but it's the option that we're given, so we do it. But yeah, there you have it. As you can see, I'm putting the flesh tones onto my character here. What I'm using is Citadel Colors Contrast Dark Oath Flesh, and it's a good color. I like it. It's turning out nice on this guy. It's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. It's making it dark in the crevices, making it light on the ridges. So yeah, doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Chuck says, "Yep, Alistair MacLean, author, Guns of Navarone, Force 10 from Navarone, books and movie not exactly the same, but both excellent. Have 12 books, all great, though I had 2 or 3 others." Yeah, again, that's another situation where you've got a good books that had movies based loosely on them, and the movies are great as well. So it is what it is. This is about 5 or 6 of his other books made into movies. Oh wow. John, welcome, John. Thanks for dropping in. Evening. You are running this by yourself again. Need to fire some staff. Well, to be honest, Warmutt went live last night and kind of used up his go live time with the wife, so he gets a pass. Todd, I think, is still working on getting the house straightened out after the move. He gets a pass. McMurray had to go to work. Can't argue with work, so he gets the pass. Jeff is coming on shortly, so we'll be all good. My guest that I was going to have tonight, John from the Joy of War Gaming, had a family emergency, so he definitely gets a pass. Dave Hall says Ice Station Zebra was one ? Chuck says yes, where eagles dare. Well, there you go. You learn something new every day. I had a former boss that used to say that all the time. You learn something new every day. And then she would finish that up with, unless you're stupid. And you know what? She's not wrong. So there have been many a day, and there is Mr. Hex. Jeff, thank you for showing up tonight.
Oh, hold on. I got 2 things running.
That's okay.
There we go.
Well, how am I sounding tonight?
You sound fine. How about me?
You sound okay. You sound a little low, but that may be because my volume's down.
All right, I'm gonna turn my camera down now. You ready for this? This is gonna be a shocker.
Are you wearing pants?
No. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
You ready? It's gonna be a shocker. Okay. You ready? No, we won't go there. Uh-oh. Get ready.
What? What is this? What?
Get ready.
Look out, Snoopy.
Get ready.
Outstanding, sir. Outstanding.
I got my toolkit sitting down here blowing back. I get some water and dig a couple things out of the closet. So I'll be getting up and walking away and walking back. So
that's okay. That's okay. So I've just been here. I've actually been talking about the how I learned to live with the idea that movies and books can reside in their own little universe of themselves, and to not compare the two, because down that way lies madness. You end up just getting angry and upset, and there's no need for that.
Well, I see a couple good ones on there. There's an old one, Ice Station Zebra, Where Eagles Dare. Great movie.
Let's see.
You comment. I'm going to go pull some things out of the closet.
Okay. John Longshore says then you relearn the same thing every day. Well, I mean, yeah, if you're stupid. Breakheart Pass, a good Western. And Bunkhouse is calling you out, brother. He says, one of us. One of us. John comes back with Hexy. Saw your haul last night. Great, but all you need was Fire in the East, Scorched Earth, and Urals. All the rest are bookends. Nice, John. Very nice. So, yeah, so it's going to be a true paint chat. We got Hexy painting with me. You got me painting. We're going to be chatting. Be good times. Good times. So, who in the chat has seen the new Dune movie, either in theaters or at home on the HBO Plus thing stuff? My wife and I went to go see it in the theaters. I suggest if you have not seen it in the theater, go see it in the theater. You can't go wrong. You hear what I said, Jeff?
No, I was in my back room. Sorry, not Jay.
That's okay. Bunkhouse. One of us. One of us.
Yeah, I saw that. You might not say that after I get started, Bunkhouse. So I guess the boys are sending me I know McMurray is printing off a bunch of World War II stuff. Todd's sending me some World War II stuff.
Yeah.
So I think that my gambit is going to be, I think they're sending me 15 millimeter.
Yes, they are.
And when I used to do this stuff, I used to do 135th model type stuff.
Ooh,
but I think I'm going to do 15 millimeter, and that's where I'm going to stay.
You are in for a big surprise, my friend.
I'll be right back again.
All right. Take your time. No rush. Yeah, he's going to be in for a big surprise with that 15 millimeter stuff compared to the 135th stuff that he's used to. Yeah, Chuck, if you like science fiction, now keep in mind, let's be perfectly honest, the book Dune isn't so much a science fiction movie as it is a story of intrigue in a medieval realm placed in space. You know, we'll call it what it is. And then Chuck says, my hands are too shaky and my eyes are getting so bad anymore. Yeah, that is something I am fearing to have happen to me in the not too distant future. As it is right now, I need new glasses desperately. These things are the prescription in these things are about 4 years old. So I definitely need to get in and get some new a new prescription on them. And actually they're physically broken, so I need to get new frames also. But yeah, that'll come soon enough. Got to get back from Disney first. So speaking of Disney, next week's episode is going to be actually has already been recorded, and we'll go live at the same same bat time, same bat channel, but just know that it is going to be a not live show. Now I'm going to set it up as what they call a premiere, which means that y'all all can watch it together like it was live and chat with each other, and might even see if I can't get McMurray to be in the chat with you guys, so y'all can still have the same energy. I just won't be responding to anything you say. John Longshore says Game of Thrones without the incest. Yeah, very similar. So, yeah. So what are you going to be painting? Well, he left again. I need to get better at timing with him. So my Star Wars project is moving right along. As you can see, I'm working on my Rebel Fleet Troopers here. Once these are done, I've got one more set of 5 that I need to paint up to have them all ready to go. And then I'll have to work on some more Stormtroopers as well as the corridors. But I think the corridors are turning out right nicely. Now, the company that has produced the STL files for this did have come out with some new ones. Well, they've shown them. Hopefully, they'll come out soon. But they're curved. They've got some curved corridors, and then they've also got corridors like this with doors in the sides here. So that's gonna look sharp. Be able to get those added in and make them look really good. Chick says burnt out on solo games. The Lancaster getting smacked on only its second sortie just wore me out. Done. Zip today. Yes, Dave. Jay's not live next week, but there is still a show, and it's going to be. It's an hour and 45 minutes. The first 45 minutes to an hour and 15 minutes. Oh, look at this. Toddy, thank you so much for joining us tonight, Todd. I appreciate it. Do you know what Jeff is doing right now?
I saw some miniature boxes in his hand.
Yes, he's going to paint with us.
What?
By the way, if you've noticed, my microphone and my headset's up in the air, up here.
Yeah. Cool.
I got me a microphone.
Dang. Ooh, I need one of those, Jeff.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I gotta use this and my glasses.
My glasses will be off, and I just need the big. I'm going to get a square one, I think, or a big round one.
Gentlemen,
I can't believe this is happening. I'm blown away.
Yeah. Well, I figure I better throw some paint on a few things just to sort of get comfortable and see if I can actually see this stuff before. So these are? What's Tammy the Tank Girl here? What? Hold on,
she's a 28 millimeter miniature.
That's 28.
Yeah. So here.
That's 28.
Yeah. Yeah. So half that for 15 that you're getting.
This is a 35 millimeter miniature.
Right. Now, what would that 35? Would that equivalent to my 1:35 that I used to paint for modeling?
No. 1/35 scale is closer to probably 45 to 50 millimeter.
Right.
So this is a 35 millimeter figure here. Right. This is a 15 millimeter figure here.
Oh, well, that's good comparison. See that, Jeff?
Let me go ahead and blow myself up here.
How do I get this open?
I know. Look at this comparison here, Jeff.
All right.
So
okay, what's the one on the left? My
15.
left. So that's what you guys are sending me, right, Todd?
Yeah.
Yep.
Now to show you craziness,
instant wood. Tammy the Tank Girl.
There you go.
These are 3 millimeter.
Right. Yeah, no, we're not. I'll buy rice if I want to do that.
Hey, John Longshore, I see you're on here. I'm actually going to be sending him that box you sent me because I don't think I'm going to be getting to that for some time. I hope you're okay with that.
John says, easy way, paint the basic 3 colors, then do the dip. Looks just fine for the tabletop. Forget who that's Army Painter.
Do I paint with this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good detail brush.
Yeah, look what I did. Check this out. And I just reached up in my cabinet and grabbed this. It was a paprika or basil.
Yeah.
And it's got the holes in the top.
Nice.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's actually really cool. I never thought of that before. That's pretty good.
I just happened to see it. So here we go. There's my Dremel. I got a Dremel. But
Oh my
actually,
gosh.
This is what I use.
Gotta go find my snippers.
This is what I use right here.
That's pretty good. I don't have one. I don't have anything yet.
I'm gonna go buy a 6-pack of beer tomorrow night.
6-pack of what? Beer?
Beer. So
You're
that I
gonna
can paint and be more lucid.
Oh my gosh. That's gonna be hilarious. Let's watch your painting as you drink more beer. That would be good.
That's my whole point. Ooh, I don't like that. That's loose. It's loose like my last girlfriend. What?
Anyway, John, I hope you're okay with that. But it's going to a good cause.
Oh, what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
McMurray's been telling me some of the stuff he's working up for you. So
He told me he had a bunch of prints out this morning.
yep,
But you know what? That might be what it takes. I mean,
it's going to complement this set very well. And this set's got all the basic rules too, so you could play it. You could actually play it.
what the hell? You sure you want one of these damn things? Because this thing here.
Oh, I'm going to get a big one. Like
Okay, so let me, you know what?
It's got a light on it.
Point.
And everything.
Good point. Let me just run out and buy one real quick.
All right, we'll see you in a minute, dear. Is McMurray working tonight?
Yeah, he's got a.
All right, honey, I'm home.
Well, cool. I'm glad you're okay with that, John. And well, I'll send that crap you sent me, so I can send your crap that you crap to me to crap to Jeff.
Hey, my flashlight ain't working. What the hell?
Here, everybody, I'll show you what I'm. Well, no, I guess I won't. I guess I'll wait to let Jeff show that when he gets it.
Well, I mean, if you want to, go right ahead.
Well, no, but I did get this. I got this from work, so we can pack it up.
Oh
Nice.
yeah. So the only thing I don't think I liked about this little cheapy thing. Oh, stand corrected. Oh, hello, Tank Girl. Ooh,
Light always helps.
you rock. I got to find my clippers because now I'm getting woody and I need to paint. What is that?
It's a template.
All right, so you're recommending that FOW is what I play.
Oh, I don't know about that, but
Well, you got to start me right, or else I'll be.
well, I think you should play Flames Blitzkrieg Commander first. But
Yeah, now y'all are confused. He's holding Flames of War. He's saying Blitzkrieg Commander. Not he's holding Fistful of Lead.
Well, no, honestly, it depends on what size of combat you want to.
replicate.
Yeah.
Well, you can bet that the first battle that when I set one up here at home, the first battle is going to be in an open field.
Well, yeah, I mean, I would just play this, man.
Yeah, I mean, Flames of War is not a horrible
Get me
game.
started anyhow, right?
Yeah, and then you're gonna get like little. It won't be an open field because you got these little scenery things here, man.
Yeah.
Wet palette.
Yeah, I have a couple of those things.
So you got forests, you got buildings to get into.
Oh my! Oh my! Oh my!
I even got you some objective markers and some game markers.
Joanna.
Oh look,
John says, yeah, it's really difficult to paint without the proper length stilettos on.
Yeah, you're right, John. You're right. And in fact, I got to put mine on because I'm about 3 inches too short from.
And Joanna says, hi, guys. How are you? We are doing fabulous. Thank you.
so it even comes with a measuring device. You don't even have to measure
What am I measuring?
How far you're shooting.
how far you're shooting, how far you're moving. It tells you all right here. You don't even have to think about it.
Wow. All right. I need one more. I need my clippers.
I mean, I'm a little, Flames of War. I kind of thought, oh yeah, but I'm such a little wallflower, little what do you call it? Man, this has got dice. This has got tons of stuff, dude. And he said something about Market Garden. This is like almost perfect for Market Garden. It's airborne and British tanks, so it's perfect. 30 core.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
even though it actually doesn't say hit the beach. This is just called open fire.
So is that stuff plastic?
Yes.
Awesome. All right, so I'm going to tell you right now, the basing lessons will come later. I need to refine my non-painting for years method.
Oh, basing is going to be easy.
Are you serious? I think basing is the hardest thing, man. I can't. The reason it's hard is I can't settle on one. Like the cool thing about Flames of War, it's already got the bases. You just do it.
Right.
This stuff.
All right. So y'all need to find Nache. Have him throw some of that in a bag.
I wonder if McMurray has any of that stuff?
Oh, we can get it easily from.
Well, if I'm going to start me simple, please.
Oh,
well,
that
all we
stuff
want
is
to know is where you're wanting where you're wanting your troops to be representative of.
Market Garden.
Market Garden? Yeah, you're gonna you know what? I will make up some of my special stuff that I used on.
Is that the dice that comes with the game?
Yep. Plus some extras. You're getting extras.
They don't have those funny dice that you have to.
Nope.
No
Use
symbols.
the D6s. So I will send you some of this stuff.
All right.
And you literally will put down white glue on the base, and you'll
block it.
Yeah, and it'll look great.
You can't see these, Jeff. The bases.
Oh, okay.
It's even got the little hole.
Oh, and they drop in the slots.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, this.
It seriously.
They do it right.
Okay. You guys are awesome.
Look.
Boop. I mean, I still say you could go 3mm.
John Longshore's got a good comment there.
Yeah. Well, when he comes back.
I can hear you.
It says, I think the game from Sam Mustafa called Rommel would be the most perfect fit. It's a hex and counter game using miniatures. And he's not wrong.
Did I hear a Rommel comment?
Yeah, the game called Rommel from Sam Mustafa. Actually, I think Sam's in your area, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's a Pennsylvania guy.
Who?
Sam Mustafa, the game author.
Huh?
Anyway, there's a game called Rommel, and it is, I think, it's a divisional level game, or possibly brigade level, where each base is representative of a brigade or division.
Right.
And you're just moving them on a map that's a square. You know, you've got square areas that you're moving into and defending and attacking.
Gotcha.
Bunkhouse says the hardest part of basing is smoothing out any plinths incorporated into the model's feet.
You know, so I mean, most of the stuff here I got to chuck it because it's probably no good anymore. But like I said, I did used to paint, just not what you guys do. So,
I mean, look at that, Jeff.
I mean, I've got.
Oh man, he's set up. He's got all the tools.
Yeah. And I even got my little Dremel in the back in case I need to drill holes and stuff like that.
You won't have to mess with any of that stuff, man.
That's why I'm being taunted into this.
Look at
What is that? Is that a tank?
Yeah, well,
That's a Stoogie.
It's a Stoog. Yeah.
I need a soda and a bar of ice.
As people want to say, Stug.
Stoog. Man, I'm almost like, maybe I should. But it's worth it, man. Because if you don't know, I'm here. I'm considering. I'm strongly considering. I wouldn't do this, but I'm considering a move away from 15.
What? The deuce you say?
They just do such a great job on some of this. This is version 3, I believe.
Yeah.
And they just know how to do it. Like to get you started, man.
All right, where's my primer? I don't have any spray primers right now. Sorry, I'll work on that later.
You don't need
No,
that.
paint on primer is good enough.
I still got all my BBs though inside these bottles.
There you go.
I'm going to be using. I change over to paint on primer because I don't know if I can spray out here very easily. And winter's coming. Winter's coming.
Don't you have like a deck or something out back?
Yeah,
In a swimming pool and a stuff like that?
You can't spray in the winter here.
What do you mean you're not allowed to? It's against the law?
I mean, you can, but it's going to look like crap.
It's too cold. It's it'll frost the paint and stuff. It's also humid here a lot, so it's just.
Wait. I'm forgetting one key item. Key item here. A paper towel to dab shit on. So many memories. Yeah, I was going to put this on my back table, and I thought, you know what? Probably should just put it right here on my computer.
Yep.
I've never really sold miniatures before. I don't think it's going to be very easy.
What have you never done with miniatures before?
Sold them. I still think I'm going to get much for them.
Yeah.
Oops. Knock it over bottles.
I've got a crap ton of.
Suppose y'all want me to have the camera down on this shit, don't you? I'll put another camera out here later.
Do what you want. Bunkhouse's drywall putty and joint compound are good for smoothing that out and when gluing down sand or texture.
All right.
And then Chuck says SoCal spray paint 365 days a year outside in less rain. Yeah, in your ear, Chuck.
So, Todd, I asked you about Ardwolf's email.
Yeah.
And he said something about he wants to get me added to the content creator something or other.
Is there? I think there's a group on the Consim World thing.
Right. But I already get. I don't know if it's a group, but I mean my videos get put up on that thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I do not know. Anyway, that's the beginning of it. I don't know what kind of space McMurray needs, but.
Well, and like I say, if this bites with me and it takes, between here and where I work is that hobby shop.
That's handy.
And they do shit ton of Flames of War, bolt action. All the miniature stuff, they do it.
Yeah, that's one of the things about living out in the boondocks. I got to drive at least an hour and a half to get to a quasi decent game store.
Quasi.
Fuck, did I get some? Oh,
well,
glue's not dry. Son of a bitch.
John says, I have all the Flames of War books because they are such good resources and the tanks are such good models. I'm not feeling the love on the rules, and their infantry are still dwarves with rifles. Fair enough, John.
John, what version of books do you have? Hey, what's up, James?
Hey, James.
What version do you have all the books of? I just saw some game store here has all like 6 version 2s. Hey, what's up, man?
What's up?
And that version 2 and 3, man, those books are great. I gotta tell you.
But by the way, I do have to say,
Good job last night, Brian.
My favorite set of rules.
Yes.
Yep. I agree.
I got to add more stuff.
I didn't see him.
Fistful. Why do you even have to ask?
I know.
Bane.
I know.
Oh boy, that's pretty cool, John. There's some really cool books in there.
All the way back from the beginning, not collecting the newest rule set. Yeah, they've got some. They do have some good resource material. It's pretty handy.
They do have that.
I got a lot of stuff in PDF that was found. We'll just we'll just see that.
You're storing it for someone.
Yeah.
It's
Well, I mean, it was found like 5 years after they stopped publishing that particular title. So,
Yeah.
it's hard to clip counters to a magnifying glass.
Especially when you're not clipping counters.
Oh, maybe that's the problem.
Hey,
So what's the answer?
42.
42.
the answer is your mom.
The answer to life of the universe and everything is 42. How do you not know this?
We're not going to talk about mamas now, are we?
Yeah, we'll go. Let's
No,
go.
let's don't talk about mamas.
Only mama you need to see.
What the heck is that you got in your hand there, Jeffrey?
That would be a paintbrush.
Can you believe it?
He's painting his counters.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to say it out loud, but Warmut, what if just what happened to you with Hex Encounter happens to him with minis?
Hey. Let's
look at Jeff looking up.
You watch him.
I am almost 60, so.
Sorry, I shouldn't joke about that. That's terrible.
Watch, dude. Jeff looks like the type of person, if he messes up on me, he's going to throw it against the wall.
Yeah. I did smash a freaking amphibious weasel one time.
Come on, man. It's not worth it. So, are you painting right now? What are you doing?
I am painting.
He's painting.
Do you know
priming.
the magnifying glass? Oh, okay. So the magnifying glass is to actually use as a magnifying glass, not as a light. But
It has a light on it.
I know, but
And I got a light beside me.
I thought that thing I was seeing there was a magnifying glass.
Because I'm blind as shit.
All right,
Did
well,
you
I'm
see
going
Baines in
to
the
do my
chat
work
there?
while you guys chat amongst yourselves.
Yeah, Baines in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good to see him. John, that's pretty cool. I'd love to see that collection. So, not Jay. The 5 books I saw were at game night. Someone's consignment or whatever.
Yeah, I took a look at what was that again, Todd? I looked at them, but
What are you talking about?
those books you took the picture of and sent.
I took a picture of a books for you. Where was that?
Baby snot on
You
you.
posted it in I think.
Oh, that was at the Command Con.
Oh,
That was different.
Well, I guess I should start painting something if you guys are painting, huh?
I'm actually
Figure-
working.
you know
so
what,
You
Mutt?
could work.
since I am, you probably should, because this is like the start of a new year.
Yeah. You guys saw my Friar Caffrey. I got a cool name
I
for.
looked at that video. That was very nice.
Yeah, I got a cool name for my group there for Tales of Horror, Guardians of Dawn.
Nice.
That's gonna be a good one, man.
Oh man, I didn't let this.
It's gonna have the friars attack, fighting the vampies or whatever. The vampies. So
By the way, guys,
Sex.
if y'all didn't already know,
80.
All right.
He's at 80.
hey, I'm excited.
You should be. You're growing leaps and bounds.
Good.
Bounds.
Oh man, I gotta clean this. I got tomorrow off. Do you guys have tomorrow off?
No.
Yeah, I do.
Are you serious?
But I got to work Friday because half my damn office. There's 20 of us in the office, and there's only 2 of us are veterans. And my boss told me, he said, I can't give it to you. He said, too many other people put in. And I said, that's no big deal. There's gonna be like 6 of us in the office on Friday,
Oh wow.
which is cool. We'll just take naps and goof off. Of course, we'll handle tickets as they come in, but I know I can't leave because I told my girls, I said, if I'm going to be here, you're going to be here.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, well, cows and sheep don't take days off,
Of
so
course, I didn't mean it. So if they wanted to skip town, they could.
they got to eat all the damn time.
Man.
You know what? Maybe I'll just. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to use my big old plotter work to print me off some maps.
Bane says Mutt has to paint because I am painting.
Okay.
There you go. See, you got 2 of us. So
I'm starting on Friar Sullivan.
Thought you did. Well,
Peter
okay,
says,
so
hi guys, tomorrow is a holiday, taking Friday off. Woohoo!
Hey, Peter. I guess tomorrow is a holiday.
Peterbergs. Peter, don't freak out. I have a paintbrush in my hands.
Yeah, Todd, you missed out. I had a live feed.
I know, man. I saw that. Sorry, I missed that.
I don't think I'll do another one for a while.
So, was it Paul or Chris Long,
Hey.
suggested that I do a video showing how I create my fistful of lead cards.
There you
Oh,
go.
that's good.
So I'm thinking about doing that. I'm also thinking about, after I get back from Disney,
Kids. Hold on.
getting this out on the table.
Hold on.
Oh,
Okay.
Yes, I would enjoy it. Why don't you take the rules to Disney with you?
Oh, well, I've got the PDF of the rules.
Hey, Jeff.
Yes, sir.
Market Garden. Brett.
Oh my God. Was, is that out of that box?
No, this is extra.
Oh my God.
So, Jeff, have you seen the inside of Monte Lamar? Do you have it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I clipped it, but I looked at the maps, and
What do you think of the maps? I like the maps.
I think they're gorgeous. I don't have a whole lot of games back there that the maps I don't like. There's a few. If they represent what they need to represent, I'm good. Like, well, wait till you see me set up this course on Pocket. Depending on whether I do Panzer's Last Stand next or not, course on Pocket's going to follow that. That map is 70s, and you'll realize that right away.
And y'all saw the picture I took of the of all 5 maps laid out for this, right? Like I said, I thought it was big until I saw the maps that they were just putting up on the Discord channel last night.
Lexi must pee.
Because those were ridiculous.
Okay, I'm done peeing.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Shake it up.
killing me, Smalls. See,
Careful,
look,
Brian.
Jeff, I'm using some good old just craft paint for minis here.
Yeah, well, okay, so, and I asked you that last night because when I was painting, I don't know if y'all remember me telling you how much paint I threw in the trash. There was some Vallejo stuff in there.
Why'd
And
you throw
that was a
away?
boo-boo because I had my flesh kit and
Yeah.
I must have fucked up and stuck it in the bag by accident and chucked it. But all I painted with was the Apple stuff and then the craft stuff. And then Walmart has I think the Apple stuff was like 59 to 69 cents, but then they had this stuff that was like $1.19 a bottle or some 99 cents. It was pretty good. And then I found Hobby Lobby up in Hagerstown, which now we have our own Hobby Lobby down here. And they had a craft paint with just a color chart that was phenomenal. I got to pee, sorry.
Yeah, the craft paint's good, I think, especially for terrain. Oh, I was going to tell Jeff he won't get bases for these British I'm sending him.
He didn't want to wear his shorts. He had to go.
I am. Let's see. Let me see if McMurray has bases.
You know, oh, McMurray's working. That's right. He's always working.
Yeah, they do.
I know.
So where would I go to find
Store.
got it?
Where'd you go? Where?
Where would I find to see if somebody has created videos of how to play?
Just look up Montelamar, CSS.
All right.
There hasn't been very many.
Not that I'm looking to make them. I'm looking to watch them
Yeah.
because, as I've said many times before, I hate reading rules.
I know.
Todd, don't you have a video of Montelar or whatever?
If I have anything, it's just an unboxing.
Yeah, because he got rid of it after he told me to get it.
Oh, stop.
I mean, how could I not get it?
But you were gonna get that anyway.
I don't get it.
Oh
So-
shoot.
Are we talking about that thing I don't get?
No, we're not
Yeah.
talking about that thing. We're talking
Nathan-
about how do I not purchase this game?
Well, you
Nathan, wise guy, whatever. I always forget. Wise guy history. He did a video on the Compass Games company scale system, but he doesn't have one on the game itself. So, Big Board did one for
You don't know
18
me,
minutes.
But when I travel, I use Gorilla Glue.
Shoot, man.
Really good.
Man, all the only tutorials and gameplay are in Spanish or French or Portuguese or something.
For Montelamar?
Yep.
No, there is
Okay. There's a German one.
there's because I watched one. It's shit. I'll find it.
Okay.
But regardless, there's not anybody that's really done a serious one.
Like I said, I'm not looking to do one. I'm looking to watch one.
I don't know, that's what I'm talking about. You want to learn.
Yeah.
You want to play that shiznit.
He just hasn't got the play on it.
I mean, I've got it out a couple of times and I've run through it a little, but there's so much to it.
Okay,
You're telling me you guys like take the game out, unfold the board or whatever, the map, and then you just look at it and then and you put it all back together?
No. I actually, ran through a couple of turns.
Oh, all right.
It felt like I was missing something. Like I was forgetting to do something. Even though I walked through the what do you call it? The sequence of play sheet.
Big Board Gaming's got a 13-minute one that might be a little bit of instruction. Yeah, it's pretty rare though, man.
Mo doesn't have any of those up there, huh?
No, that's not his kind of game. Not really. Huh. Yeah, boy, I don't know. There's just not a lot on CSS at all. I don't know.
Well, what about the other third amigo, Gimpy Gamer?
Nope.
See,
It's
it's not gimpy.
It's a little bit more involved game. I mean, not that Gimpy doesn't play involved games or some of those other guys or Mo. It's just it's involved, and if it's not your main thing, it's not going to be.
Yeah.
So Michaela, the one that pops in on my video last night that works with me, I think I talked to her this morning. You know how Gimpy does that thing with his wife about Gimpy's wife guesses the game or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
She wants to do that with me.
Nice.
Well, that'll get your views.
That's what I told her. I said, you just sit there and look pretty and I'll get subscribed.
That's damn right you would.
I tell you what, I get on her case all the time, but let me tell you something. That young lady out of the blue just remembers things and will do things just out of nowhere for me. And I mean, it's not like they're going and doing something special. It might just be something she says or remembers. And just fucking, I have to literally walk over to my office to keep from bawling my eyes out. These girls are so good to me.
Oh,
Well, you are a softy, Mr. Sensitive.
I'm old, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Let's see. John says, I'm retired. Every day is a Monday. My wife is retired also. Yeah, that's why it would be a Monday.
I'm retired. The world
Peter
just
says, that's okay. So do I. Starting a motorcycle model, Honda CB750F. All righty. What scale is that, Pete?
I'll say 112.
Hi. Oh, yes. How are you? You want to come see me?
good
Wanna
boot
come
color
see me?
brown. Start dark.
No? Okay.
Need a dark brown.
You want to come see me?
I don't want no fur brown. Got some fur.
No? Okay. See ya.
Who left? Who left?
My white and yellow cat, Corey.
Oh,
She doesn't want to be held. She wants to come up at Pog and say, "Hey, I want on your lap." But then when I tell her she can get on my lap, she doesn't want to get on my lap.
So let me ask you a question. Is this is this proper? Am I supposed to do that?
Here she
Your
is.
brush flicker?
Here she is.
Brush liquor.
Brush flicker, man.
Hi.
There's tons
Hi,
of people
everybody.
do that.
Hi, cat.
Everybody. Yes.
I refuse to acknowledge cats.
Good girl.
Meow. I hear you.
Claws. Got the claws. Woo. All right. Chuck says, well, since you all are doing mini stuff, even Hex, guess I need to assemble and base some minis. And then Chuck says, if I can find my glue. John says, second drawer on the left, you'll have to move the Kleenex.
Oh my gosh. Come on, John.
Pete says, correct. 1/12. Okay, is it Tamia or Tamaya?
Tamiya.
Depends on how desperate you are.
Listen to Warmut.
Tamiya.
Listen to Warmut. He's the modeler.
Hey,
Tamia.
all I know is when I was growing up, it was Tamaya and Tarawa. Now it's
Glue.
Tamia and Tawara or some damn thing. I don't know.
Tell Yeri.
We call it glue.
Bunkhouse Games, I nearly worked on a Gundam model kit that I happened to find at Target today rather than painting these minis. Anyone that says GW makes the best plastic kits is ignorant. Whoever. Who? What?
Their models look
It
good.
just made my brain hurt, Bunkhouse. I don't think anybody ever said that.
Is he building a Gundam or?
Because they're garbage.
Fuck is a Gundam?
You know what
Giant,
Gundam is?
giant robot,
Like Voltron.
fighting robot thing from Japan.
Like Ultraman?
Big,
Yeah,
big,
exactly.
Big hobby, man.
We're base coding
There
now.
you go back
with
there,
brown.
Gundams.
You sweet kitty.
I always built the Macross kits. They made Macross.
Okay. Dave Hall says, Tamiya.
Hey! I can't see chat. I got my glasses off, so.
Tora.
You know, like I said, I always heard it as Tamaya.
I've always said Tamiya.
I used to
And
date
I
a girl
never-
named Tammy Ya.
Never got any weird looks.
You say
Bandai makes great Gundam and Star Wars stuff. Yes, Bandai does
Yes.
make some great Star Wars models,
Yes.
especially their 144, their 1 to 144 scale TIE
Bandai
fighters
was-
and X-Wings.
I thought Bandai was a Super Nintendo character's name.
No, you're thinking of Crash Bandicoot.
Oh.
And that it was on the Sega Genesis.
Just get back to your painting there, Jeff.
I am. Bitch.
Peter says, I prefer the MAK fighting suits.
Okay, y'all are going above and beyond me.
And then
Time
Bane
for
says,
Brenda.
Tomiya.
Bye.
All right, I want World War II painting night one night.
What?
All right.
Well, you can't do it yet, though.
Well, when you do,
I'm painting this.
I'll
hot piece of
find
flesh right
some
here.
World War II stuff to paint.
So I think my biggest nightmare to coming
Like
back
this
to
here?
doing this is doing my color alignments. You know, this brown, then the next step up,
Okay.
shade of brown, and
Yeah.
Bunkhouse says, I thought Crash Bandicoot was on the original PlayStation. You're right. I sit corrected.
Yes,
Yeah.
one.
Hedgehog was the Sega one. Sonic.
That's Hedgehog Sega. What's Oh crap. Oh,
Mario was Nintendo. So
good stuff. Looks
oh
good.
my gosh.
okay, I know what I'm gonna need.
You need
Metroid.
one of
Ryan.
these.
I was playing one of those in World of Tanks tonight. Matter of fact, I just researched it. Brian,
What?
damn. I need one of them hand holder things you have.
Oh really?
Yeah.
They're pretty handy.
Because
You can use a bottle cap too.
no, I mean I'm holding the base, but I mean
Or-
I need that. I need some girth.
Oh, great. Here we go.
Good
Well, there's this
Lord.
one too.
Of
That's
course,
the one,
John
yeah,
says we can
Diesel
all
one.
say Mitsubishi. Yeah,
Mitsubishi.
that's how my wife pronounces our car.
My wife, that's one thing. My wife had a Mitsubishi, and we were traveling down from Flagstaff to here one time. This is when we were just married, whatever, 97, 98.
Damn, you're old.
And I can't remember what kind it was. It was a two-door hatchback. And, it had those automatic seatbelt that's rolled down and
Yeah.
whatever, Oh, my gosh. Stopped at some Circle K or whatever, and I got some chocolate milk, and it was raw. It was rotten or whatever. It was spoiled, chunky. And I opened up and just took a drink and didn't know about it. I pulled over to the side real fast, and I put my head out. I had the door open and my head out, and that automatic seatbelt came in. Spit that crap all over me. Like, ah!
Oh.
I like that.
And of course, my wife's sitting there just laughing. Are you? Didn't ask if I was all right.
Bain says he'll paint some 1756 Germans. Peter says MAK is World War IV in space. Krieger. That'd be Krieger, which I have no idea what a Krieger is.
Oh, sweet.
Maschinenkrieger.
Dude, James, he's pulling out the winning
I
card
can
there.
confirm that I have flown a Mitsubishi aircraft. Was that the M1? John says, Jagd Panther, fantastic piece of equipment unless you plan to drive down the road or something requiring the engine.
Bane, did you fly the Mitsubishi, the jet, or did you fly? Wasn't there a twin engine prop that had a high wing?
Yeah.
I used to fuel those things. Those things were a bear to fuel, man.
Would you have to get up on the ladder to get?
The tanks were, if I recall it correctly, it was challenging.
Yeah.
Is this another part of your life that I've not heard of?
Mitsubishi Diamond.
The Diamond jets. Yeah. I think that's
the prop was the MU2.
Didn't the Raytheon? Oh yeah, okay, the MU2. I think Raytheon took over the Diamond line though, right? And then they called it what did they call it? Did they call it
targets? What?
No, I think Raytheon. No, Raytheon took them over. I think they started building them.
Shine bright like a diamond.
I think.
Shine bright like a diamond. Diamond in the sky. Sorry.
What are you doing, sweetie? You're being a crazy
Brown
cat
helmet.
tonight. You are being a crazy cat.
I'll have to put
What
my
you doing,
better
little
camera
one?
out here for this shit.
You want up here again? It became the beach jet.
Yeah, the beach jet. Yep.
Either eat your socks or your checks.
Kitty. Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
So anyway.
Alrighty. Oh. And don't put your coffee next to your paint wash.
Did that one.
Definitely. Yeah.
I did that for chit draw one night. That was stupid. And it was hot. Identical coffee cups, chits in one, hot coffee in the other.
Dumbass. At least you didn't pick it up and drink from the chits and
I've done that too before.
gag
Without a second cup sitting there.
Oh. And then Jeff.
Right.
If you're gonna do eyeballs,
don't.
Toothpicks.
micro pins.
Oh, I used to use toothpicks.
Don't worry about eyeballs.
At 15 millimeter? Yeah.
Oh, especially on 15s.
Yeah, I ain't doing eyeballs on 15s. That was a shocker when I got those 15s. I was like, holy crap.
I think.
I mean, look at these little guys.
Hold on here.
Where are they? Let me see. Excuse me.
I think that his eyes are just fine.
There is none.
Awesome sauce. All right.
There we
What
go.
Oh,
goes
there's the
There
light.
we go.
not so well with purple? I just realized I don't even have it.
So some other ideas that I'm having for videos, besides the idea from one of the viewers to show how I make the cards. Hadn't even thought about that.
Created a monster. Now he's making videos right and left. It's fun though.
Yeah. But it is, I think I'm going to. Oh, where is it? Did you get down from there, you crazed ass beast?
Oh, I forgot I had mixed medium. Forgot all about that shit.
So I think I'm going to take some of these.
Yeah, we don't do those here on this channel. Oh wait, no, sorry, this is your channel. My bad.
But I think I'm going to take a couple of these and show how to build them and show how to paint them. But instead of, just being boring 2.5, 3 hours of sitting there watching me paint, I'll paint it, or I'll record the entire time I'm painting, but speed up the actual painting part of the video and do a voiceover talking about the history of that particular ship or that particular class of ships.
There you go. There's a Nache thing.
I think that would be kind of cool.
Yep, never good. You know your stuff.
I don't want it to. I don't want it to be 100% Star Wars. The reason I started with Star Wars is because, I had it handy, and I could talk about it easily.
Yeah. Well, and you're able to go over the stats in Fistful of Lead, which you really enjoy as well. And people don't know that game that well. So
Yeah.
Well, and you can always, as you're creating new stuff, if you get a mind block, you can always say, "Oh, okay, let's do the Star Wars for this time."
Yeah. John says AT&T is American Telephone and Telegraph, and the salesperson called me and asked about cable. I told her I had cable, but was in the market for a telegraph. She didn't get it. Millennials. Well, to be fair, John, it is no longer. To be fair. AT&T is no longer American Telephone and Telegraph. Hasn't been for about, honestly, 20 years now. That's what it started as. But the AT&T we have today is not the AT&T of the 80s and 90s.
I'm still waiting for Ma Bell to call me. She's hot.
The AT&T we have today is what's funny about it is the AT&T we have today used to be Singular Wireless. What are you laughing at?
Nothing. I was just thinking of something.
Singular Wireless was the wireless cellular service that Southwestern Bell and Southeastern Bell, when they remerged and brought in Pactel to become SBC. So
you learn all this shit.
I worked for AT&T. That was my first job in 1990. I worked for AT&T, and my dad worked for AT&T and Southwestern Bell since 1967.
There's your answer.
I was literally fed off of AT&T money until I was 27 years old. So anyway, 1984, for those of us old enough to remember, that's when AT&T was broken up into AT&T long distance service and the regional Bell companies. So AT&T ceased to exist as American Telephone and Telegraph about 1997, 1998, when they just became AT&T Incorporated. And then they became AT&T Wireless briefly, got bought out by SBC, and then SBC started reclaiming all of the old regional bell companies again. And so, although we have AT&T now and it's a completely different corporation than the AT&T from then, it's basically the same thing of all the old regional bells brought together. Pretty crazy, but yeah. And the reason I know that is because they put food on my table for 27 freaking years. But yeah, oh yeah, John. I understand that you're the boomer. For the longest time, I felt that I was a late bloomer boomer. I felt I always had more to do with people that were born in the 50s and 60s than I did for people born in the 70s and 80s.
Man, I've always felt just the opposite. I've always felt like I thought more like a millennial for my whole life. When they started coming along, I'm like, wait, I've been thinking like that my whole life. Oh crap!
Hey, dog, you gotta move. Come on. There you go.
Okay,
What are you researching there, Tad?
I'm doing some work.
Like work, like real work, like pain in the ass work.
Business
Ugh.
time.
Ugh.
It's all right. It's good stuff.
I am so glad that I'm going to get to go to Disney next week,
Pretty cool.
and I won't have a fear of my work calling me, asking me what they should do with an iPhone that has not responding in a certain way. Because you know what? As long as the camels get fed their rations, it doesn't matter whether the bill goes out next week or the week after that when I get back.
Where are you staying while you're in Disney?
We are staying on property at
The way to do it.
the Disney resort called Pop Century.
Oh,
There he is, spending his time in his 50s and 60s.
The reason why we're staying at Pop Century is because it's got the Skyride connection.
okay.
And so instead of having to wait for a bus to show up and then cram ourselves onto a bus with 50, 60 other people, we walk over to where the Skyride loads, wait in line that continues to move as people get on the Skyride. And then just the six of us get on our own little car and we can get taken directly to Epcot, or we can make a change, a transfer at the transfer station and go over to Hollywood Studios.
Huh. I can just see it now on Star Wars Park Day.
Uh-huh.
Would the owner of a 49-year-old gentleman please come to the information desk? I can see it now.
51, thank you.
Well, I gave you a little credit there. So.
Looks like Peter says you might. Are you going to be there, Peter? Looks like Peter's saying there'll be some geeky petroleum people there.
Nah, that's okay.
You won't even notice they're there.
Yeah. Now, the thing, I have been to the Star Wars area already, so I know what to expect. But I will tell you, the first time we walked around that corner and looked out over the Millennium Falcon, the full-sized, life-sized Millennium Falcon, I'm not going to lie, I had tears in my eyes.
Oh, I heard it's going to be on the Kessel Run while you're down there.
Yeah, and I'll be flying it. All 12 parsecs, yo. If you are a fan of Star Wars, you have to do yourself a favor and go, whether you go see it at Disneyland or Disney World, you got to go see it because you get to see the life-size Millennium Falcon, get the
Can you go inside
life-size X-wing fighter,
Yeah.
Really?
kind of.
Can you hide underneath the floorboards?
No, that you don't do. So what they've got a ride. It's called Smuggler's Run, and the queue for it takes you around the outside and then into the building, and it looks like a like a garage where they're building speeders or whatnot. And then you eventually the queue takes you into the Millennium Falcon. Now, it doesn't take you into, what you see outside, but it takes you into Millennium Falcon. And when you go into the waiting area, just before you get into the cockpit, you are in a set that looks like the Millennium Falcon. Along with the 3D chessboard and the
that's
couch.
cool.
You can sit in that. You can have a picture taken with it. And then the door opens and you walk into the cockpit, and there's six chairs inside the cockpit. And what's interesting is that what you don't see is that when the line splits, so half goes this way, half goes this way. And what happens is when you go in behind the wall, behind the scenes, there are 6 cockpits on a wheel, so to speak.
Right.
And there's 2 of those. So they're running 12 cockpits with 6 people in each one at a time. And that's how they get through the ride so fast.
Right.
But you've got 2 pilots, you've got 2 gunners, and you got 2 engineers. And the left-hand pilot, the captain's seat, does the up and down of the ship.
Right.
And the co-pilot side does the left right. Does the yaw. Pilot does pitch, co-pilot does yaw. So you have to work together to fly the Millennium Falcon through its different things. And you feel like you're actually flying in the ship because the cockpit is actually a capsule on basically like a flight simulator.
Right.
And so if they want you to feel like you're blasting off, they tilt it back. You don't know you're getting tilted back. You don't necessarily feel it tilt back, but you feel the pressure like you're taking off. You're feeling the G forces because, well, you're feeling G forces because you're now being pulled down. And you just don't realize it because you're encapsulated inside this bubble. It's really cool. And then the gunners have to press their buttons to shoot at the enemies, and the engineers have to put out fires or whatever. It's a fun ride. It's about I think 5-6 minutes, maybe a little longer. A lot of fun though. So going back to some of the comments, yes, in spite of the Monopoly lawsuit, Ma Bell got back together under a different name. Yes, because they were no longer a monopoly, because there were other companies providing that service now. And then John says, if you called me in 1968, dial Fleetwood 99326. If Mrs. Whaley answers the phone, tell her to get off the line and let it ring at my house. Yes, the party line. My aunt and uncle in West Texas had a party line well into the 80s. Well into the 80s. I'm sure it was very similar here in rural Illinois. Peter says, better watch out. American Petroleum Institute conference is happening at Disney next week. Lots of geeky engineers coming around. Yep, I can figure that. Peter, too bad. Well, if I see one of them, if I see a camera with them, I'll wave at you. They used to say that when the API conference hit town, the hookers took vacation. No business from the geeks. Nice. But Q is a James Bond character. Yes, Q is a James Bond character, and I'm saying the word Q, which is Q U E U E, which is interesting because I'm not sure if U E U E makes the U sound, or if it's just the letter Q. We're just saying the letter Q and the U E U E are silent.
Q.
Then John says, Q's. That's why when I went to Disney, I spent the whole day in the Polynesian hut. The one that has all the parrots singing. Let us all sing like birdies sing. Tweet, 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 tweet. Yeah, they still got that one. It's a good one. I like it.
Never been
It's fun.
there.
Really?
No. When I was a kid, we were probably 40 minutes from there, and Dad never took us there.
Yeah, we Don and I went for the first time 6 years ago. This will be our fourth trip.
Well,
It's a lot of fun.
the first sugar mama that asks me to go, and she's paying for it, I'm going. Okay, I'm not liking this brush. I think it's time for Jeffy to switch.
I got that song in my head. Bare necessities.
Oh,
Yeah, they wiped that out. Frontierland. That's not there anymore.
What do you mean it's not there anymore?
Disneyland wiped out Frontierland.
It's Disneyland. Disneyland's old hat, man.
Dude.
Disney World's the way to go.
There you go. Disney's Disney.
Now, what they did do is change Splash Mountain from Song of the South to, I think, Princess and the Frog. Because of the racially insensitive undertones.
blatant racism.
Yeah. So, but we're going to see what happened there. I'm sure it'll be fine. Excuse me.
And who's going? Just you two, or?
No, my brother and wife. My brother and his wife and their two kids.
Okay.
And then Donna and I are tagging along.
What are tickets? Tickets are $125 a person, right? Is that what they're up to now, or they go
More
higher
than
than
that.
that?
Well, they're more than that if
For
you
a
don't
day?
know somebody that's a first sergeant in the Illinois National Guard.
No.
$125 for one day?
Like I said, I think it's more like 200.
Jiminy Christmas, man.
And you wait in line for 40 minutes, and that's what the freaking pass, the speed pass thing or whatever.
Disney
There it is.
World.
It's crazy.
Price.
Now, of course, I haven't been to Disneyland since, 2099 or somewhere around there?
But you probably did it taking kids, right?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I had.
there we go. A
I had a
standard theme park ticket. I lied. Standard theme park ticket is $109.
109.
Yeah.
Bargain.
I remember it was 75.
Now, if you are active military reserve military, or retired military, and you buy your tickets from one of the authorized military bases, you basically get them for half off.
Wow.
So Donna and I got our 5-day tickets with Park Hopper for the two of us for only $600, so $300 a piece, and that's for 5 days, including Park Hopper.
Nice.
So there you have it. So not too shabby. So yeah.
Oh, painting stuff that people won't see. Oh well.
Don't expect Texie to do much speed painting because it's not gonna happen.
Okay, so
Jeff, how many have you got done so far?
Let's see. I got.
Yeah, let's see what you got so far, man.
I got the boots. No, I can't do that.
It's gonna be like Picasso.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys show us the progress.
In 15 minutes.
That's the part of it.
Hold on.
I'm just base coating the colors that I want to use.
That's
That's
fine.
it?
Let's see it.
Well, hold on. Let me finish putting some more of this.
Not Jay will make you big. We'll all see how beautiful.
Well, there's nothing really to look at yet. I mean, well, I could show you something else.
easy there.
Easy. Hold on. I got it. Oh, God damn. All right, here we go. Oh, hold on. Let me do that stuff. That part.
Oh boy. Now we got to work on the
Focus.
lighting.
Well, I'm using the worst of my cameras. There you go.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
So I'm just
Check
base
it out,
coating
man.
now, and then
Looking
I'll go
good.
back and I can do highlights and shading and all that
Purple
stuff.
and
I know how to
gray.
do that stuff.
White jeans.
Look at that.
That's
Looks like good application. Man, it's better than my work.
We're working on it. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Better than mine.
So small.
Man.
So the total right now, our all-in cost, including airfare, is
Take that camera off my forehead.
less than $2,500 for the two of us. That includes hotels, hotel stay, includes the tickets into the parks. It includes the airfare. It does not include our food, does not include any souvenirs.
I mean, the park pass, you don't get the food.
No way.
Don't we have a pass for that? Because
They used to.
right.
Dude, have to
They,
make a
they
living,
used to. After COVID, they stopped the meal plan, which is really disheartening because what was nice about that is you go in, you order anything off the menu, and it's already covered.
Right.
We're flying Southwest.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
Sorry, James.
Why would you go southwest? That's to the southeast.
Because I unlike my brother who gets luggage for free. I fly Southwest because I get luggage for free.
Yeah, but Disney's north, southeast. Huh?
Yeah, it is. And Southwest originally was just a Texas airline, so.
Well, aren't they the ones that held the trouble lately, recently?
No, they've
It
all
goes
had,
through its cycles.
They've all
It's
had
all-
problems.
Yeah. It'll be one airline, then next month will be this airline, and so on
Yeah.
and so on.
We flew down on the first time we went down. We flew down on Frontier, and for the same price to fly on Frontier and their hard plastic seats, I could fly on Southwest on nice cushy leather seats.
Thank God that was a short flight. We have these little hops up here that go from our local airport, small airport, and flies down to like Myrtle Beach, Miami, places like that, like $99.
Yeah. Was that on Allegiant?
I don't know because I don't do it. I just know that a lot of people I know will do it, like to go down and play golf for a weekend or something in Myrtle Beach. And I'm talking round trip, $99.
Yeah. The thing is, though, you got to do it on the days that they're flying.
Yeah. Yeah, our Hagerstown airport up here is pretty regular. I mean, it's good size for a small airport.
Yeah. Oh, we got a decent one here in Quincy. The thing is, though, you can get those good cheap flights, but they only fly like 3 times a week. Now it's regular on those 3 weeks, those 3 times a week, but it doesn't fly you to Orlando International. It flies you to it starts with an S, like Sand something, I don't know. But it's about an hour drive from Orlando. It's still considered Orlando, but it's like saying Oakland to San Francisco.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Quite honestly, in my adult life, the only time that I've ever been in Florida was on a hop down to Panama.
And by hop, you mean Sanford. That's the word I was looking for. Thanks, James.
I was trying to think of that before he came out. I knew he knew what it was.
But by the term hop, was that military?
Yeah.
And by Panama, you're not meaning like 1980, whatever it was.
Well, let's just say that I was over there in the jungles during Just Cause.
Okay.
Tracking down black marketers.
Oh.
Setting up ambushes.
That reminds me, there's a new Narcos series out.
POW snatches.
Oh. Anyway.
I'm done with mine. Base and all. I just got to put a matte spray on it and wash.
Cool. Well, I think we are going to go ahead and pull the trigger here.
No, painting.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Sorry. God.
It's mine. It's mine.
All right, Rembrandt.
It's mine. It's mine.
Hold on.
Bring
Oh,
him up
shit.
next to him.
Oh,
Wrong button.
it's probably not going to focus in.
You pulled it out of the box like that.
No, I didn't.
I saw
It ain't going to focus. Anyways.
Mine, I had to move the light. I had to turn my light away to get it to do it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you can see it clear probably right here.
Not bad. It looks good. Looks really good.
Yeah,
John
yeah.
says, his old CIA days, a dense fog hung under the jungle canopy. A monkey squealed.
Or did I squeal?
Right.
Where's my heroin stick?
Well, all right, gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. It was going to be a very, very dull show.
I let you hanging last week. I wasn't about to do it this week.
So I appreciate it. Remember, folks, next week it's a recorded video. John from the UK was on with me, and McMurray was there also. We talked about the differences between gaming in the UK and gaming in the States. So I think it's a pretty interesting show. It comes in right about an hour and 45. So about what we're used to lengthwise. The only difference is y'all can be here, running the texts. I'm not, because I'm either by this time of night, I'm probably going to be in bed exhausted from our first day in the parks. So, but I'll post it up here shortly for y'all to have access to and enjoy it. If any of my cohorts in crime here want to hop onto the messaging and chat with the guys, y'all are more than welcome to.
Ooh.
If y'all come and watch it, great. If you don't,
Even
that's good too. But
Crazy
it's going to be
Dinosaur.
there. Remember, Mondays and Fridays, I'm posting videos now. 8 in the morning Central Standard Time is when they post. I've got another one coming out this coming Friday. Monday's going to hit, and the following Friday is going to hit as well. So we are getting closer to the 100 goal. Sitting
Right.
at 80 right now.
Yeah.
Tell your friends, tell your relatives, tell your enemies. Come see me. Click that subscribe button.
You're gonna
Click the
get it.
little ding-a-ling bell. The little ding-a-ling bell will tell you when I've got new videos.
You're gonna get it.
So
You're gonna be sending somebody a shirt. It's coming.
somebody will get a shirt
Matter of
just
fact,
like this.
I'm gonna unsubscribe to make sure that I'm number 100.
That's not how it works. It's going to be a drawing.
Well, damn it. Can I?
And
leave
actually, it's
drawing?
not even going to be a drawing. It's not even going to be a drawing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get all 100 of the subscribers,
Right.
and I'm going to roll 2d10s to see who comes up the winner.
There you go.
So that's how that works. Let's see, where'd my damn cursor go? There it is. Let's see here. I have an acquaintance who was in Panama whose only combat kill was a cow.
I shot the tires off the bus with a Rambo painting on the back of it.
There you go. Peter says, "Night, cool minis." We got thumbs up and applause from John. Dave Hall says, "Enjoy the trip." Oh, the trip will be enjoyed, sir. The trip will be enjoyed. And then Bane says, "Chow, chow, chow, chow." So, guys, once again, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for watching. I appreciate everything. And we will see you from the past in the future next Wednesday. We recorded it this past Sunday, so it gets a little weird time-wise. But we will be back that following week. It's the first Wednesday of December, in fact. It's hard to believe that we're already coming up to the 12th.
It's my birthday.
Month.
It's my birthday.
When is your birthday?
December 9th.
Well, that's my dad's birthday.
Happy birthday!
What?
So,
Yeah.
do we get to do that? Oh well, it's so close to Christmas. We're just gonna go ahead and combine your presents.
No, thankfully, no.
So, all right, guys. Well, we're gonna go ahead and call it a night.
Peace.
Thanks for joining. Thanks for dropping in,
Veterans
guys.
Day tomorrow.
Veterans Day is tomorrow. Take
Okay.
time out to thank a veteran. And if you don't know a veteran, they're out there. Find them, say hi.
There's this one.
Yeah. Talk
Oh,
to you.
here's-
Talk to.
I can't do it. There.
Talk to him.
Thanks.
Or if you see my brother online,
Yep.
thank him and tell him congratulations. So, all right, guys.
Peace.
Until next time, see you on the flip side.